Let me
It's annoying though.
let me
Because you
leave
piss
you
a lot.
with this with some food for thought like that. What the
Food for thought.
what type of incentives would you really like, to really, get you up, and actually working out and stuff like that.
Bro, I don't know, man. But like, for me, I don't know, man.
Would money do it?
What?
Yeah,
Money,
always. Yeah.
Money. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
So
do you want
let me read you
$20
this.
is $20.
Let me read you
What?
this. Let me read you this headline right here. All right, Chinese company is making workers run 2 miles every day if they want to get a better bonus. How many miles you running?
Bro, if 2 is the minimum, because look, I can bang out 3 before work, and I can probably bang out another 3 after.
And we had that little,
Oh yeah, with the walk,
the walking.
yeah. How many? Yeah, if you serious about this, like if the more miles I run, the more.
So let me finish reading this. All right, I'm not even gonna try to butcher this company's name. All right, but they're a paper company. All right, so let's just say Dunder Mifflin. Okay,
right.
All right, the China Dunder Mifflin is offering a unique bonus base for employees running distance. All right, the chairman, and I'm not gonna butcher his name either. All right, announced freaking that running 62 miles monthly earns you 130% salary. All right, while 31 miles secures you a monthly salary bonus. Those managing 19 miles will get 30% annual bonus. All right.
Oh yeah, no,
for that.
No,
bro, 130.
Bro,
percent extra.
62 miles. That's it.
62.
That's it.
I will run that.
Bro, I do that in a week.
Of the week. Yes,
I would do that in a week. You got to be kidding me.
So,
as a matter of fact, it's 52 weeks in a year. Let me knock this out the first quarter of the year, and then
how many times could I get it every quarter?
Right, like you got to be kidding me.
And then it goes on. It says Lin, which is the chairman, Lin, whatever, emphasizes that the link between employment, health, and business success, but the initial phase of criticism on, I don't even know what that is concerning about potential injuries and skepticism about the company's future. So I guess he's just worried about his company being called fat, and out of shape.
So this is one of the things that I've always talked about with people and having, had employees and all that stuff. One of the big things is employee satisfaction, right? And one of the things that people, and especially a lot of business people, noticed during COVID, when everybody's working from home, is that one, people were at home and they were really being productive because they weren't trapped in the office. They were wearing whatever they wanted to wear. They could get stuff done, right? Well, one of the biggest drains on employers is you have sick employees. You're paying a bunch of sick time. One of the biggest drains, and almost every company, even when I was working for Harris County, they've got like a benefit program where you can sign up and they give you yoga and you do yoga, and they because they're trying to incentivize you to be healthy. Because if you're healthy, you can work. You can't work when you're sick. And if you're healthy, you're generally a little bit happier because when you're at home, you're not just sitting around miserable as hell, fat on the couch. Like you're out, you're doing stuff, you're living your life, and it's more beneficial for everybody for people to be healthy.
Tell me one time, all right, that you've ever gone to the gym, all right, whether it's jiu-jitsu, training, working out, whatever it is, and you're like, man, I really hate that I did that.
It's not
Never.
That's not a thing.
All right. Like if anything, even though you're miserable and you've never done it and stuff like that, there's a great accomplishment, within yourself that you accomplished that, even though like you're like, fuck, I'm fucking dead, I'm tired, I threw up fucking 3 times, whatever, like you're out of shape and shit like that. You're like, but I fucking did it. You know what I mean? And you're ready to go brag to whoever it is. Like, guess what I did? You know what I mean?
You know what feels good? This is gonna sound really stupid. When you're walking out of the gym after a workout, and those folks are walking in the gym, and you just give like that little head nod. Yeah. They're like, yeah, we see you did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's just like, yeah, I did.
Yeah, like, bro, like, the amount of dopamine that just rushes through your body and stuff like that once you accomplish, like, you're done.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like that. The work is done, and
Yeah.
you didn't quit. You know, like that. Like fuck yeah, like. You know, it takes a special person to wake up, you know, on a Saturday at 11 o'clock and go fucking, you know, strangle your friend.
And then you look at the clock and you see 12:25 and you're like, last round.
Bro, all the time. Every time, like when I like you know, that timer in my head is going off like, okay, it's time to stop. And then you look up, you're like, fuck, there's 30 minutes still left.
Bro.
Like there's fuck. You know, yeah. Bro, it never fails. It never fails.
But it really is just something it's the only thing. Being healthy is the only thing that will continuously pay dividends every day. Mm-hmm. It'll if you're healthy and you're in shape and you fall, you will recover faster. You're less prone to injury.
And you're that's due to muscle.
Bro, it's just
yeah.
It's the only thing that will continue to pay you dividends day in, day out, day in, day out. And so, you know, why wouldn't you do it? And I know it's, you know, people say it's hard, they don't have time to do it. You know, 2 kids, full-time job. Trust me, you can find time to do it. Like you can absolutely find time to do it.
It's just priority. It's just prioritizing things like that. All right, and I'll leave you off, you know, with a saying like that. And I wish I remember this doctor's name like that, because she came out with a book recently like that, and she made a very strong statement saying that you know today's society is not overweight, they're under muscled. All right, sit on that. All right, really think about what that really means. Okay. And I'm 100% on board on what she says. You know what I mean? Because I don't mind. You know, like how many times you ever see people that are a bit bigger, you know, and overweight compared to their smaller counterpart and stuff like that. But you know, they can outlast them in the gym and workouts and stuff. You know, while this skinny person or you know like that is freaking they're struggling. You know,
right?
What I mean? Like that. You know, and you know, But I'm fully on board with that, and I say it all the time. You know, where people, you know, they're not because they're saying obesity is a disease now and stuff like that.
Right.
You know, and for me, I'm like, I tell people all the time where you know people are fat not because you know they're eating too much. It's because they're eating too little and not eating enough nutritional, good, healthy food. You know, and then the little stuff that they do put in their mouth is heavily processed stuff. So on top of that, you know, compiled with the heavily processed stuff and not eating, a lot, they're not even working, not even getting their steps in, bro. You know, they're not even trying to, be active or anything like that. You know, I'm like, it's just one bad freaking, storm, like that, like it's just a perfect storm of just bad health.
Right. Right.
So.
And people will be pissed at me for saying it, but our society has gotten to the point where we have becoming way too accepting of it. And so you have everybody going, well, you shouldn't be fat shaming. We should have body positivity, and we should have body positivity.
If I care about you, I'm going to say you fat and lazy. I don't care.
We should absolutely have body positivity. Mm-hmm. But part of body positivity is saying, hey, if you continue down this road, you're going to end up with diabetes. Mm-hmm. and there's nothing positive about that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just not a positive thing. No. So, I get it. Some people are, so we've seen them. Some people are just bigger stature. Mm-hmm. Like and we've also seen the guys that are just tiny. Like and so your body makeup is your body makeup, and that just is what it is. But you can't just sit back and let yourself go and be like, I'm being positive with my body. Don't shame me. It's like, bro, you're huffing and puffing and you just walked into the door. Yeah. Like,
you went up a flight of stairs.
Right. Like, let's do one push up today. Mm-hmm. We'll start with one.
Don't wait until it's too late. We talked about this the other day too, like that, but I say it all the time in my industry. I think it's just a horrible thing, and it's a very sad thing that a lot of people, wait until, something extreme has to happen. Whether it's death, whether it's a diagnosis, whether they know somebody that got hurt or injured, whatever it is, and they finally want to make that change, and then it's too late. They dug themselves into too big of a hole like that because they felt that I still have time.
Right.
You know, like that. And they never, came around, they just procrastinated and just kept on prolonging it like that. Now, freaking it's inevitable what's going to happen to them, and now they're just living to survive and not actually, survive. I mean, just living, and stuff like that. So don't wait until it's too late. Stop waiting until the first of this or the next Monday that and shit like that. Like, go ahead. Make
just
the
go
change.
now.
Yeah. Do it now.
Just go now.
Like that. Put it in your head, set your alarm, wake up and fucking commit. Like that. It's for sure. Okay, so hopefully, guys, all right, those 4 simple, tips, guys, all right, easier said than done with some of them like that, but it's just the ground basis, and then everything, all the benefits, that you're looking for and stuff like that are just going to spawn off that if you just stick to those 4 bases: drinking more water, getting more, valid sleep, to rest and recovery, all right, an hour a day, it's going to, in the gym, it's going to, put you, far more benefits than anything else that you think that you should be doing like that. And a little bit more mindful, whether it's cutting back one meal like that you're actually making until you do it 2 times a day or 3 times a day, which is ultimately the main thing like that. Being a lot more aware, prioritizing your plate, proteins, vegetables, then your carbs like that, and then ultimately weighing it, and then macros like that. But that's obviously for the people that are extreme and they really want to gear themselves toward the aesthetic things, and that's not everybody like that.
But the macros thing, and maybe one day we should do a talk about macros.
Yeah,
but macros is hard, bro. I tried macros. It's hard. It's way more thinking than you really want to do.
It's some rocket science in it.
Yeah,
it can be.
Yeah,
for sure. You got to really be in tune with your body when you're doing that stuff.
And you have to be way more conscious about. Like, you have to be super conscious about everything you eat, because, it's a lot to it.
It's very regimental, to the T, with a plan. You step out of that plan and out of line with it like that, it's all for nothing. It really is.
I would skip the macros. Watch the boxes, read the labels. Don't read anything. Don't eat anything that has a glucamine or a isoprostacylene, anything with too many Y's and C's in it. Don't just 26 letters. And no word should have 26 letters. Anything with 26 letters, you should not be putting it in your mouth. Right? This is just what it is.
Red flags all day.
Red flags all day. Just eat. Try to eat all natural. Buy the food. Get it. Cook it. It's gonna suck, but in the end, it will be worth it. And if you're 20, 25, 30, 40 like us, 30 like Eric, 40 like me, you go down this regimented plan, you stick with this thing, and in 5 years, you're going to go in, your doctor's going to be like, man, what? Yeah, your numbers are looking good. Your numbers are looking great. And you'll look back at some of your friends that you went to high school with that are the same age, and they're going to be talking about all the ailments that they have, and you're like, man, my fingers hurt from doing a lot of jiu-jitsu, and I got these calluses on my hands from throwing around all these weights, but that's about it. So, yeah.
Nah. All right, guys, if you're still here, all right, go ahead and hit that like and that notification button, guys. All right, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. All right, and you know what we need to get onto? Google. All right, freaking, I've been hearing some people like, hey, I listen to a lot of Google podcasts, so I think we might have to get on that platform as well. All right, go ahead and look us up on Instagram, guys, at SweatEquityHTX, and hit that follow button for sure, guys. All right, and like always, give the gift that keeps on giving, guys. If you like the content that we're providing for you, share it with a family or friend. For that, anything else?
The Texans are in the playoffs.
Texans are in the playoffs, all right, since 2019.
It's been a while.
We back. After old Bill O'Brien done fucked up everything.
I'm just going to tell you this. It's probably our year, bro.
Boom, I had to wear my Texans today, man. Like that. Where we at?
The Texans. There you go.
Texans, baby. It's there.
There you go. So,
right, like that.
It is what it is. Listen.
You're going to start sounding like the Cowboys. Hey, it's our year.
It's our year. It's our year. We're going to do it this year. But the Cowboys, we have 5 championships. Bro, y'all had 5 championships before Jerry Jones was born.
Like a decade ago.
Shit, long time ago.
I can't talk no shit because we don't even got one chip.
It's okay. It's okay. We in there. We gonna get on. I'm gonna get mine when I get got though.
All right. Exactly. All right. Until next time, guys. I'm Eric Valdez alongside Joel Johnson. All right. We'll see you then.